Hello, and welcome to Off the Charts, episode 291. My name is Dan, and I shall be your host once again. So, cheers. And again, of all the channels out there, thank you for stopping by this one. Very appreciated. So, today I'm going to be doing another ranking episode. I've been wanting to do this one for a while, so it's Rainbow, which is Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow. And I'll be honest, for the longest time, I only had the first three, which was the Dio one. And it took me a while to start buying the Graham Bonnet and the Joel Turner versions, like a long while. I knew some songs, but I'm like, you know what? Let's just get the whole collection, because you know me, completist, right? I even went and I was like, do I even get the later one there, Stranger in Us All? I forget what year. It was 1995, actually. I said, oh, do I get that one? And then I saw the price on Discogs for the vinyl. I'm like, nope, not getting that. So I just went and got the digital version of that album. So more on that one later. So let's go through the ranking from least favorite to favorite. They have 8 albums. Rainbow came along when Deep Purple Mark II, I guess, I don't even know anymore, Mark III broke up. Whenever Ritchie Blackmore left Deep Purple, he went on to form Rainbow. And then that stopped when the Deep Purple reunion came back in 1984. But Ritchie did a later album in 95. So let's go through the discography and see which ones I rank them. Some little surprises, actually. And at one time I was like, do I even put Stranger in Us All? And then when I heard it, I was like, okay, this is actually pretty good. So yeah, I bought it digitally, so it will be part of the ranking. So in 8th place, I am going to put Bent Out of Shape. Now, of the Joel Turner era, Street of Dreams is on here. I love this song. That's probably my favorite Rainbow song from the Joel Turner era. Let me make that clear there. But it's good. It's just there's nothing really special about it. Like you can see they're kind of running out of ideas at this point here. They go pop, not pop, but commercial, like they did with Down to Earth. Because I find this version with Joel Turner is a little bit of the Dio-ish era mixed in with the Graham Bonnet commercialism there. But yeah, it's good. They don't have a bad album. They do not. I do love Rainbow. This one, I don't really play it that much. But like I said, I do find Street of Dreams probably the best Joel Turner song from the Rainbow. So number 8, I'm going to put Bent Out of Shape. Next up, Straight Between the Eyes. Again, good. A little bit better than the other one there, Bent Out of Shape there. Stone Cold, it's good. See, this is where I get confused. I know there's a song called Mistreated, which Dio covered, and then there's a song here called Mistreated. I'm like, I don't even know what the difference is. I could have went and researched it there, what that Mistreated one here, but I just grew uninterested in searching it there. Death Alley Driver is a good opener. It's good. It's a little bit better than Bent Out of Shape there. But as a whole, like I said, there's nothing beats Street of Dreams as a single, like a single song. But as a whole, this album clicks a little bit more than me. I find a little bit more inspiration than Bent Out of Shape. So Rainbow Straight Between the Eyes comes at number 7. Number 6. I don't even have a physical copy of this one here, but I'm going to put Stranger in Us All. Here's the cover. Starts off with a really good banger here. Wolf to the Moon, then Cold Hearted Woman. They do a version of Still I'm Sad, and I used to have it. So Still I'm Sad is an instrumental off their first Rainbow album. But live, there was Dio singing vocals on the on stage. I think I used to have it. I just don't really care for live albums, especially from the 70s, from Rainbow and Deep Purple. That's all a bunch of jams. Just not my thing. But yeah, they redid Still I'm Sad with the lyrics, that version. They also did Hall of the Mountain King, you know, da, 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 but with lyrics too. So it was actually a pretty good song. I was actually surprised. I was not even planning on buying that. I was like, okay, do I get it? Then I sampled it. Actually, it was actually pretty good. I actually liked it a lot. So yeah, number 6, Stranger in Us All. Now, number 5. Some people do, well, this is actually pretty low for that one here, but Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow. So the first album with Dio. Man on the Silver Mountain. Come on, that's a big classic right there. Still I'm Sad. It's probably one of my favorite instrumentals ever. I love it more as an instrumental, especially with the cowbell. I think it's a cow. That is such a great song. It's close. See, this was when Ritchie took Dio from Elf and brought in most of the Elf band with him here. Sounds a little like Elf at times, but it's got some more heaviness to it here. So, but of the 3 Dio ones, it's probably the one I listened to the least. And what I didn't realize until like later on, this actually, it forms a guitar. I don't know if you could see it, the castle there. I was like, oh yeah, there's a guitar. Same with that is it the first Boston, which is apparently well, not apparently, it is you think it's a flying saucer, but it's actually an acoustic guitar that's upside down, flying like a flying saucer. But anyway, Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow, the first one with Dio, comes in at number 5. That's actually the surprise. I like it. I just don't love this one here. Even though Man on Silver Mountain is a classic, it's not one of my favorites of them there. I like it better when it's live and it's a little bit faster. But still, great song. So there you go. Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow, first one, comes in at number 5. Number 4. I was not expecting this one to be that high. But I'm going to put Down to Earth as number 4. I remember my friend Pascal had bought this at the time when I was just pro Dio. Like, don't bug me anything else with Rainbow. I had my 3 Dio... I guess cassettes at the time there, and then he bought this and I was like, oh, it's good, this is the one with Graham Bonnet, and it marks a very big, from Long Live Rock and Roll to this one. Like Long Live Rock and Roll was like hard rock, fantasy hard rock. This is like very commercial rock here, very different. So that's why I did not accept it at the time. But you know what? You grow old and you grow wiser and less immature. Yeah. More mature? I'm not that mature anyway. But anyway, yeah. Rainbow Down to Earth, number 4. This one's got All Night Long, which is a great song. Since You've Been Gone, is that the Russ Ballard cover? Anyway, I don't think it's one of theirs there. Still a great one here. Danger Zone's another great one here too. I appreciate this one a lot more than I did way back. Like back then was just all the 3 Dios. So number 4, I am putting Down to Earth. I do like the cover though. It's actually a pretty cool cover here. So there you go, Down to Earth. Here's the back. Next up, we have number 3, Difficult to Cure. Man, I actually friggin' love this one here. This is the first one with Joel and Turner. It's it's a proper mix of commercial rock with fantasy rock a la Dio, like what he was doing there. I Surrender is great. Spotlight Kid is so good. It's probably one of my favorites off that. Then there's a couple of instrumentals here. Which one was the other one there? Can't Happen Here's another good one. Yeah, I think this is the most whole album of the Joel Lynn Turner era. I think this was the last one for me to get, also from Rainbow. I mean, this doesn't spell hard rock when you look at the album cover there. Here's the back. But yeah, music-wise, I actually find it very, it fits more as a whole. So Rainbow, Difficult to Cure, believe it or not, comes in at 3. Again, my choices, it's not, if you don't agree or you do agree or disagree, just let me know in the comments. That's fine. I can take it. Take it much worse in the comments, trust me. All right, number 2. I mean, so I'll put Long Live Rock and Roll. I love this album. There's a few little songs here and there, like, but Long Live Rock and Roll is a great song. Lady of the Lake. LA Connection, that's actually, it's not a typical Dio sung song, but it's great. Gates of Babylon's another great fantasy hard rock one. Kill the King, I'm not going to say speed metal, but, borderline speed metal here. Rainbow Eyes is such a great ballad. I didn't like it at first, but I think, is that the one the Scorpions did on Dio's tribute album? Yeah, that version actually made me appreciate this version a lot more here. So yeah, it's a lot of great traditional gems from Rainbow. Kill the King has got to be the highlight of this album right here. But I was actually very surprised at me liking Rainbow Eyes that much. So there you go, Rainbow. Long Live Rock and Roll. I do love the, feels like a cardboard. It's a reissue because you wouldn't have that. This is on the album itself there. So, and I do love the album cover too. It's actually very well done on a pencil. Cool. So there you go. Long Live Rock and Roll. And of course, no surprise, probably everybody's favorite. I say probably. I'm sure there's some people that disagree, but my favorite Rainbow album. I played the crap out of this at the time. Like, I was so proud. It was like, out of all my, I'll show you there. Rainbow Rising, of course. I was the only one at the time who had this album, and I was like, oh my God, you guys got to hear this. And I mean, Tarot Woman starts off great. Run with the Wolf is good. Starstruck is good. Do You Close Your Eyes? But it's side 2, which has Stargazer and A Light in the Black. And if you like your guitar solos, your keyboard solos, your epic songs, to me, Ronnie James Dio's best vocal performance ever, and I say ever, for me anyway, is on Stargazer. I've actually watched on YouTube some vocal coaches, and they always use Stargazer as a template for what amazing vocals are. And the whole song just screams epic. But yeah, there's like there's only 6 songs, but it's actually album. It's one LP. It's not an EP there. It's not short. It's great. But if you're not familiar with Stargazer, I would strongly suggest yourself go check it out. It's probably one of the better epic songs out there. And A Light in the Black, Not as good as Stargazer, but still a friggin' banger. So number one, my favorite Rainbow album is Rising. Plus, I absolutely love the cover, and it was done by, is it Kelly? Yeah, Ken Kelly, who has passed away. He's done Kiss, Love Gun, I think a few Man of Wars also. I forget what. He's done a lot of paintings for album covers, and you can see why this is just screams majestic right there. So Rainbow Rising, number one for me. And there you go. That's my ranking of the band Rainbow. Let me know in the comments what you think of Rainbow. Do you have a favorite? Do you like the Dio era like I did before? Just the Graham Bonnet one or the Joel and Turner era? Or do you like it all? I'm actually very happy to say that I have them all. I enjoy them all for different reasons now. But yeah, nothing touches Rainbow Rising. That's such a classic. Probably one of my favorite albums of all time too. Probably in the top 10 for sure anyway. So there you go. That is my ranking of the band Rainbow. Once again, if you do like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Hit the little thumbs up and the little bell to be notified when I publish new content like this. So on that note, thank you guys for watching, and we shall see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.